Hey everybody, Motorport 59 here. Well, here we go again in California. Our idiot governor, my idiot governor. And as I said many times, he's not an idiot. He knows exactly what he's doing. His handlers know exactly what he's doing. His cronies know exactly what they're doing. And the ignorant liberal Democrat voter base in California are the idiots. But anyway, the Omicron variant, even though it really hasn't done any damage anywhere in the world, we get to mask up again everywhere for the next who knows how long. The article I read didn't even say, one of my buddies I was talking to said it was going to be for a month. Well, we were just going to shut California down for 2 weeks originally to flatten the curve, and that turned into 18 months. So who knows? This is about fear. This isn't about anything that makes any sense. It's not really even about COVID itself, because the Democrats don't care if we die of COVID. They really don't. They never did. This is about fear. And as I've said many times here and in posts on Facebook and other forums, fear is the only tool the Democrats have. They can point to nothing that they have accomplished that's done anyone any good. They can ballyhoo all they like about the hyper unemployment that they were giving people during COVID and the stimulus checks and all, but that is nothing. That is nothing. That is bribery for the low information voter. That is bribery for the ignorant to keep them voting for Democrats, because that money changed nothing except the economy. It screwed the economy up. But even the stimulus money isn't really stimulus money. These people who were getting this were using this money to pay bills with. That is not stimulus. Stimulus is when people have enough money to pay their bills because they have a job, but it's really not stimulus money. Stimulus money is, like I said, when people have jobs and people are working and they have enough money to pay their bills, they get stimulus money and they go out and spend it. I've never taken any stimulus money that I got from the George Bush tax cut stimulus or any of the checks. I didn't get all the checks from this one, but I got a couple of them. I didn't save that. I stuck it in the bank, in my checking account. I spent it. Spent it on, who knows, I nickel and dimed it all off. I didn't go buy anything. I haven't bought anything grand lately. I go eat breakfast a couple more times a week, or take my wife out to dinner, or the family, or whatever. Buy more gas so I can shoot more videos, whatever. That's stimulus money. That is how you stimulate the economy. You stimulate the economy by spending that money on just whatever. You don't stimulate the economy by paying your bills with it. But anyway, this whole new mask thing, and having to show vaccine cards, proof of vaccines to go places. Everybody knows who has ever watched me or talked to me in person or on Facebook or wherever knows I almost died of COVID. It's been just over a year now. I got out of the hospital last December 9th. I went in last November 15th. And I almost died in there. I had ended up with double viral and double bacterial pneumonia at the same time. I put a couple of those videos on this channel if you want to go back and look at them. And I still think that the mandates are ridiculous. I think they're unconstitutional. I think it's another fear ploy by the Democrats and a power play by the Democrats, and their feeble attempt to get up to 70 or 75% of Americans vaccinated like Biden promised. In my opinion, that's all this is about. And they're using fear to do it. I don't like wearing masks if I have to go into a medical thing. My doctor, my orthopedist, or my physical therapist, I have to wear masks. If I'm going to do that, I have to wear a mask. And but anywhere else, I'm not going to wear one. They say that this is going to be for any time you're indoors. I just won't go any place indoors. I don't really need to. Comes to groceries, I'll just have Jennifer order it online. That's what she does most of the time. I love to go grocery shopping because I like to impulse buy. But I can put that aside for a while. I don't know how strict Kern County is going to be about that, or the city of Bakersfield. Maybe they'll just tell them to pound sand. They did that a few times over the last, well, since the beginning of the pandemic. There were people who just said, we're not going to do this anymore. And maybe they'll do that. I don't know. I don't care. All I know is I'm not going to go anywhere where I have to wear a mask, and I'm not going to go anywhere where I have to produce a vaccine card, even though I'm fully vaccinated and have been since last spring. It's just fair. If I thought for a second that this was really about the public safety, I'd probably have a different opinion of wearing a mask, but it's not. The Delta variant, they threw that at us like a 12-gauge shotgun, and it turned out to just not be that big a deal. Did some people die from it? Yeah. Was it as bad as the original COVID? No. Is Omicron going to be as bad as Delta? No. This is going to happen. These forms of coronavirus are going to fade into regular influenza viruses, just like the Spanish flu, just like all the rest of them. That's why this is why we're supposed to get flu shots every year, because one vaccine is not going to cover you for any long length of time. And I'm not opposed to vaccines. As I said, I'm vaccinated. My whole family's vaccinated. Most of my friends are. Some aren't. Some refuse to do it. And that's okay with me. That's their decision. It's absolutely fine with me. I don't look at them any differently. So, they understand that. They understand this is about fear too. A lot of them are just anti-vaxxers, but they understand this is about fear and they're refusing to do it. A lot of them simply for that reason. It's not about the vaccine. It's about the mandate. But anyway, I am so sick of all this. I really hate it. I really hate it. I don't have any more to say about that. That's all I got. What do you think about all this? Do you live in California? Do you live somewhere where they're starting to panic about this Omicron? And believe me, when I say they're panicking, I don't mean the Democrats are panicking, because they're not. They just want you to panic. Don't fall for it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we'll see you all later without a mask.